Douche, I forgot my iron. I know. One day I'm just gonna iron my clothes while like I record a video. I think I'm gonna do that. But I'm Joey Moss with Bad Boy Gaming. If you're not subscribed, by all means, go ahead and subscribe. We have a lot of fun here, and we do it like every day. Okay, that's how we get down. So yeah, this is Bloodbraid Elf. Let's get into what's going on here. Basically, a Wizards of the Coast employee or someone that works, for the company or something. I think they were given permission and they were told, hey man, take this home with you, open it up and leak it on the internet. I mean, unless this person's trying to risk their entire job working for Wizards or working at this manufacturing company, whether it's in Belgium or what was the other one, Japan, like wherever the locations are at, that they're printing these cards. Unless he wants to risk his entire job security working at this company, is it really worth it to steal some stuff and then put it on the internet for what gain, dude? Just for some upvotes on Reddit? That doesn't really make sense to me, So, in my opinion, I'm thinking it just makes total sense. I'm not a dummy, neither are you guys. A Wizard of the Coast employee was handed this and said, take it home and leak it, and that's what happened. So that's where we're at. No evidence of that, but spade is spade. It's probably what it is. And it coincidentally happens every single time a new set drops. There's some leaks. How do you think that happens? There's only one way that happens, okay? Bloodbraid Elf got the old reprint. Is that in the rare? It's hard to tell. With this image right here, it's hard to tell. I mean, there's a shadow casted over it. It's a foil, which already can make it a little more blurry, to see if it's a rare or uncommon or whatever the case may be. That looks rare, though, but compared to that, there's Flicker Wisp. Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard. That looks kind of silver, too. Who knows? Anyway, there's Bloodbraid Elf, probably uncommon. And the beautiful extended art card. Here's Flicker Wisp. How do they do it? Like, their art is so pretty. How does Wizards do it, man? Well, I know. They pay the greatest artists in the world to do their art. That's how they do it. That is so cool. Okay, I could probably zoom in a little more, maybe, without getting too crazy here. Nah, I better not. We'll just leave it like that. That looks really good, though. Flicker Wisp in the reprint slot. Double Masters is going to be a lot of money. Just like the first Double Masters, it's going to be a lot of money. You're going to be paying a lot of money for this product. There's Azorius Chancery, so we know what the land cycle is going to be, which I like these lands, but they're just not they're not the most valuable. I mean, they have a decent price tag on them. I guess what I'm trying to say is let's just print fetch lands into Oblivion. Since we can't print OG dual lands into Oblivion because they're on the reserve list, let's just keep printing fetch lands and shock lands. Fetch lands and shock lands for everybody. You want a fetch land? Come on down to Wizards of the Coast Emporium. Well, you just print out whatever the heck you want so you can play the game. All right, anyway. There's a Azorius Chancery up on here. Here's Simic Growth Chamber. I got to address this. Guys, I got to address this. I know it's a little off topic, okay? But you'll like this because Commander Legends Baldur's Gate just dropped. There was so much hype around Commander Legends 2. Like, all the hype around... Oh, my God. Could you imagine if Wizard screws up Double Masters 2? Like, you guys are seriously just flushing it down the drain. Okay? I don't think they're going to screw this one up. We're going to see some massive, massive hits in this set. And it's going to be really cool. Like some of the finest reprints. You're not going to see shock lands or dual lands. Obviously, I mean, we already got this leak. This is the cycle they're doing. Unless they did two separate land cycles, which they usually don't do, two separate land cycles. So, yeah, keep that in mind. That's not going to happen. But with Commander Legends 2, man, there was so much stinking hype around Commander Legends 2. And the reason was because Commander Legends, the first one, was such a great success. There's a lot of value in there. Some of the coolest reprints we've seen. Some of the coolest new cards. The foil etch thing. Like, it just brought... I mean, the artwork, just everything about it was just amazing, And it started out cheap. It started out cheap, guys. You want a collector box now? $700. $700. You want a Commander Legends 1 box? $700 for the collector box. Oh my God. The Baldur's Gate one that came out, it's going to be a while before those cards... It doesn't have the same power level. At least right now, we don't know that it has the same power level. That's another thing. I was talking to an LGS owner the other day, and we were just discussing it, We don't really know how powerful some of these cards are yet. I mean, the dragons are amazing, This might be like the second coming of like the OG Elder Dragon Legend. Remember those back in the day? Oh man, I love those cards. And very impressive. I even have some in the BGS 9.5 from Legends. It's amazing powerhouses, Cold Bolus and all that crazy stuff. Maybe this will be the second coming of those kind of dragons, but listen, like modern times, Probably not though. Not of the same like importance in the lore and all that, but just really, really neat, powerful cards. We don't know yet how good they're going to be. So give it some time, and who knows? Maybe Commander Legends 2, it's like that crazy sleeper set. No one saw it coming because there's just so much fresh meat, jammed inside that product. We don't know how great it's going to be yet. So that could be a product that just takes off. But right now, a lot of people seem disappointed because it's like, there's not much value. Well, the set just dropped. Prices are really at the all-time low, or about to plummet to the all-time low. And then they're going to do what they always do. It starts out like this. Whee! Hype. Oh, everyone bought all up. Okay, the next set's coming out. Oh, amazing. And we're on the next set. Okay, that's how it works. So just keep that in mind. All right, let's go on to more what you're here for, Double Masters 2. Boris Garrison, I'm not going to go over that anymore. We're left there. Eternal Witness, beautiful art, man. Getting the old reprint here. She remembers all those who otherwise be forgotten. I love that. Which screen to look at? Which screen do we want to look at today? Okay, let's look at this screen right here. We'll keep our eyes on this one because it's closer to the camera. We'll pretend we're the professor. If only I could have this camera a little bit more over as I'm reading the card. Then you can okay. All right, anyway, all right. When Wall of Omens enters the battlefield, draw a card. That's brand new, never been printed. This card's been printed a lot. Nice extended artwork though. Oh baby. I like what kind of look is that? It's like etched in stone kind of stuff, from back in the day. I used to work on monuments, little did you know. The engraving, I used to do that, you sand and blast out, the letters and blast out the artwork or design or patterns or whatever, and then go deliver them to the families at the cemeteries. Different kind of job, man. Sometimes tough, but yeah, that's kind of what this reminds me of, like that engraved look. This one's like popping out, like embossed, embossed. I could say embossed. I used to wear boss clothes back in the day. All right, Blood Artist again. I was wondering when Blood Artist was going to get the reprint, and I kind of figured this set, because Blood Artist is so heavily played. It's just an amazing card. But the price was reaching just for a regular Blood Artist, like $4 or $5. It was getting a little up there in price, but it seemed a bit ridiculous. So the fact that Blood Artist is back is really cool. Did he just take out, what do you call that? Like, what is in his mouth? What is it? I feel like I'm talking to my son. What is in your mouth? Come here. What do you got in your mouth? He's got like, I feel like that's like, what do they call that? Like they have like that feather pen from back in the day, And like he's just holding like the one part and he's writing like with his blood, maybe, written blood, maybe, I don't know. Something along those lines. Anyway, I need to iron this shirt. If you're in the area, Cleveland, Ohio, let me know. And you got to iron. Just come on through, bro. All right. Gruel Turf. Yep, more of the land cycle. I'm just here to showcase that art, and wow, it looks like either they're in like one of those like saunas, or that's a sacrificial pit, and people are getting slaughtered at the top, which is most likely what's going on there. Maybe I'll zoom into this one, guys. Let's zoom into this one. Hold on, bear with me here, fellas. Whoopsie doodle. There we go. We're gonna find out. Check this out, man. What's going on there? What do we see? Oh, someone's being murdered. Someone's being sacrificed to the devils. Yeah, there's some crazy sacrificial stuff going on there. Without a doubt. Okay, so that's another spoiler we got here, or leak, I should say. From someone who doesn't want to lose their job. Celestia Sanctuary. We went from sacrificing everybody to who wants to listen to my harp in the fields in front of the great palace. you know, in the green gardens, you know, of heavenly. Okay, that's where we went right there. That was fun, actually. I like that art though on the other card. Holy crap, man! Rural turf. That's nasty. It's like that Aztec. What was it? Was it the Aztecs? They were sacrificing people. They were like sacrificing. They go to the top of the hill. Oh gods, please give us good rains for like 2 seasons. We'll sacrifice 100 kids and children and babies. And it was this wacky stuff, man. You know what they were doing back then. Like, you know. Anyway, moving forward. There's Multidrifter coming at you, baby. Multidrifter seems, I don't know. Powerful card, obviously. They keep reprinting the dang thing, but I almost feel like they print Multidrifter too much. Or maybe I just see Multidrifter too much. But regardless, there's an extended art version of good old Molly to close this one out. That's all we got for today, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the whole Commander Legends 2 thing. Do you think the price is eventually going to swing up? I mean, that's a stupid question. Of course it is. Just let me know your thoughts. You know, I think a lot of people are disappointed in this set. And it's funny because usually when a bunch of people are disappointed in something, that's when the whales come in and they're like, suckers, and they buy it all up, and they're like, oh yeah, we're sitting on something magnificent here. This egg is going to crack one day, and it's going to produce the finest yolks. So just keep that in mind. Double Masters 2, yeah, this is a little leak from someone who works there or whatever. I would assume someone who works at Wizards, you know, because it happens too often. But yeah, let me hear your thoughts on this. What cards are you hoping to see printed in Double Masters 2? What cards am I hoping to see printed in Double Masters 2? You know, honestly, if they would just make a card that like read something like sacrifice this card, search your library for a basic land card and put it on the battlefield, tap and shuffle, like on a really nice land, you know, or something like that. I think that would be completely busted, and maybe one day we'll see that. But as for right now, there's no such thing. Well, anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Joey Moss with Bad Boy Gaming. Hit that like, the cliche like, if you enjoyed the video. And check out a bunch of these other videos. Here. Am I looking right? Over here. And here. Did I do that like a true YouTuber? Okay. I'm working on stuff. Skadoosh.